Today's the day, boys. Today's the day we move thought to practice. You probably have at least one goal in your life right now. And the second I said that, something probably popped up in the back of your head. Like, I have been wanting to do that. And the thing is, you probably been having this goal for a long time, but you're like, oh, I'll start later. I'll do it later. And everybody does that. You just procrastinate the goal you have. So, right now, take out some time, actually figure out what that goal is. You probably had it pop up, and you're probably coping like, that's not really my main goal in life. But you probably have multiple goals right now, but there's one that really sticks out for you that you need to focus in on, hone in on it. And you've been putting it off. It's time to get to work. I'm picturing you're walking into a room right now. It's Michelangelo's studio, the sculptor Michelangelo. You walk in this room, and there's a statue of you. It's the current you. Everything's identical. Every single thing identical, right? And you have this goal in your mind, and that's what's going to shape you. Every little thing in your life shapes you. It's the tiniest thought to the tiniest action. It could be anything. It could be what you ate for breakfast this morning. It could be what you're thinking watching this video right now. Every single thought shapes you as a person, as an individual. And you probably you probably never thought about this, but these smallest thing is literally what shapes you. It shapes your mind. And nobody knows you as well as you do. The thing is, the good things and the bad things shape you. If you have this goal in your head right now, and you keep putting it off and you keep doing all your bad habits, you're sculpting yourself in a bad way. But if you do all the good habits, you're sculpting yourself to be the man you genuinely want to be. So start working towards your goal. You gotta align your life with your goal. But you're in this room with Michelangelo. You see this statue. It's not the masterpiece you thought it would be because Michelangelo's sculpting it. But he gives you the axe. He gives you the hammer and the chisel and tells you to start sculpting your own statue. So you gotta align your life to your goal and start shaping it the way you want it, with your actions, with your thoughts. We'll use building up a good physique, for example. That was my goal whenever I was a younger guy. So I'm gonna use that for the rest of the video, right? If my goal is to have a better physique, and I've been saying this for like a year, but I'll start later, and I keep eating like shit. I never go to the gym, I never work out. Do you think my physique's gonna get better? Do you think I'm gonna achieve my goal? No, I'm gonna keep being the mediocre guy that I am. My physique's never gonna change. But if I align my life to this goal, start eating clean, start working out, start sleeping better, start doing all these good habits that'll lead me to a better physique, like more strength, a better, like towards my goal. I align my life with that, my day to day, then I'm gonna get better at it. So whatever your goal is, start today, start working on it. Don't put it off anymore. Don't be like, I'm gonna get to it later, I'm still young, I got time. Make today the day to make your masterpiece. Make every day a masterpiece for you and work towards your goal. You might achieve your goal, but then it's just time to get a new goal. You gotta work towards something else. So align your life with your goal. How are we going to ensure that every day for you is your masterpiece? What you need to do is imagine there's a reporter following you. From the moment you wake up, there's a reporter following you with a camera. He's taking notes on your whole day. Everything you do, he writes down. To the smallest action, he's writing it all down. You want to make sure that at the end of the day, he gives a good report. If he gives a shit report and like he showed it to everybody, they'd be like, damn, this guy's fucking life sucks. He's not working towards anything. But now, remember, we're trying to build up a good physique. Imagine you wake up, you eat a healthy breakfast, you shower, you do all these good things. You align, you get some sunlight, you worked out, and throughout the day you eat clean. You don't have to have perfect habits, but you're doing the habits that will help you achieve your goal, right? The other small things, they matter in the sense you want to have good habits, but they're not going to affect your goal, so it doesn't really matter. But again, you want that report to be good. Now, picture your bad habits that you might have. So, you have your phone, right? Let's say you sit down to do some deep work. Maybe you're in school, so you're doing some homework. Or maybe you're working on a business, so you gotta sit down and work on it. Actually do some work. So whatever the case is, just imagine you're sitting down and do some work. Now, let's say you've been in some deep work for about 10 minutes. You're in the flow state. You're killing it right now. You're going crazy on the keyboard. You're fucking typing up a storm, killing that shit. Now, your phone lights up, vibrates. What do? Instinctually, you look over, you grab it, look what it is. It's probably like some shit fucking notification like, oh, so-and-so posted on their Instagram story. But you don't care. It's some random guy. You don't give a fuck. What do? You don't put your phone down. Unlock your phone, and you just start fucking scrolling. Just start scrolling. It could be TikTok, it could be whatever. You just start scrolling. Because your attention span's fucked. You literally you're a monkey. You have a monkey brain. That's from TikTok, social media, Instagram Reels, whatever it is, your brain's destroyed. Your productivity is awful. If that reporter's watching you right now, he's writing down, oh, he sat down to do some deep work, but he got distracted from something so tiny. start scrolling, 30 minutes, hour goes by, however long you do this for, put your phone down. Try to get back to work. Your whole work state's just ruined. You're out of the flow state. Now what do? Try to get back into it. Your work's, you're working, but it's not as good as it would have been because you're out of that flow, and it's just you're kind of piecing it back together, and you finally get back to it, and your phone goes off again. So the way I prevent this, I have all my notifications turned off except for text, because people who are important to me will text me. I'm not gonna get like a Snapchat notification or somebody posted on their Instagram. Like, you know what I'm saying? All that stuff's turned off. I only have text notifications on. And even that I keep to a minimal. Like, the only people I care about, I have the notifications on. And then I also have it to where my phone doesn't turn off, I just tap it. I have to press the button on the side. And you can do all this stuff through settings, and it helps a lot, I'm telling you. Your productivity, the amount of time you spend on your phone will significantly change if you turn this stuff on or turn it off, whichever one it is. And so that's a good thing to do if you had this issue. Another thing is, maybe you're working, right? You get this little urge, starts taking over. You're horny as fuck, let's just be honest. Now what do? I'm taking a little break. You maybe go watch some porn, jerk off, whatever it is. You finish, now you're done. Your energy's down the drain. You're like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do this tomorrow. I'm gonna finish this up tomorrow. You get no energy left. You just literally let out all your energy. You just fucking, you just busted. But now what's the reporter about to write down? But right, oh, he got horny as fuck and went and jerked off. He's not working anymore. Now what? You gotta wait till the next day. Your day's not, you're not working towards your goal. You gotta align your life with your goal. Now, this is some smaller examples. Man, you got your bad diet. You probably have a bad diet, right? Maybe you'll sit down, have some chips or something because you're like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna just eat while I'm working. Bad food literally lowers your energy. So when you have a bad diet, you're not performing at your peak levels. If you have a good diet, a genuine good diet, and you change from a bad diet to that good diet, you will significantly see the difference in your energy levels. It's insane. It's genuinely insane how much better you'll feel, how much more you'll get done if you have a good diet, a proper diet. And that's going to help you. And like I said, it's not just about the physique, because I said the good physique was my goal whenever I was younger. But it'll help you in all areas. You might not even care about your body, but if you have a good diet, whatever your goal is, you're going to have more like mental clarity, less brain fog, and you'll be able to work towards whatever it is. It genuinely helps so much. You'd be surprised how much a good diet will help. I'm telling you, try it for a week. Try having a good diet for a week, and you will understand how much better you feel throughout the day. It's insane. So then the reporter writes down, he had a shit diet. He's not living up to his full potential. And you don't have to do all of these things. You don't have to have all these good habits. But the more you do, the more it's going to align with your goal, and you're going to be able to achieve your goal quicker. But like I'm saying, all this will help, but you don't have to have it all. It'll still be a good day if you just somewhat work towards your goal. Working towards your goal, starting your goal is a good day. If you're working towards your goal in any way, it's a good day. And I mentioned sleep. Your sleep will also affect your energy. If you're sleeping good, full 8 hours, good schedule, you go to sleep the same time every night, you wake up the same time every day, your productivity, your energy levels are way better. It even helps your testosterone levels. Sleeping well, having a good diet too, will help your testosterone levels, and that alone will help with more energy, and you also build more muscle in the process. You don't need to work out. Having higher test you'll just naturally have more muscle. So sleep well, and also getting sunlight, similar thing. But another thing is doing drugs. If you're doing drugs every day, the big thing with weed, weed's not at its core a terrible drug. But the reason I personally think it's horrible and one of the worst drugs is because how much it kills your productivity. Some people can function on it pretty well, but most people, you hear they get lazy. The big thing to me is I think weed's an ambition killer. If you're smoking a lot, you're really content with your day, because it's like, it's the euphoric feeling. You're happy. You don't care about improving because you're like, I can just smoke and I'll be feeling good. So, reporter writes that down. Oh, he smoked. He kind of lost some drive, and it does that. But if you can do it in moderation, whatever, do your thing. But one of the main things I want to talk about is being negative. Whenever you do anything, being negative, like your thoughts or just your actions, is going to hinder you so much. And it sounds corny, right? Like, oh, be positive, be optimistic. It sounds corny. It sounds corny as fuck. But whenever you go, okay, picture this scenario. There's a guy over here you want to meet. You want to be friends with this guy. And I'll go back to the gym. We're obviously both in the gym. I see him in the gym. So, I want to be friends with him. And I'm like, he probably wouldn't like me. He's huge, he's not going to like me. I feel like we're not going to fit that well. So that's one side. But the other side, I'm like, oh, dude, he goes to the gym too. We can work out together sometime. It'd probably be a really good friendship. So with both of these, imagine how I approach them with these mindsets. This mindset where I'm super negative, I'm gonna go over there. You know, I'm not gonna be confident. I'm expecting it to go bad, but I'm gonna do it anyways. This one, I'm excited and confident to go talk to him. Which one of these do you think I'm gonna go have a better interaction with this guy with? The one where I'm like, oh, what's up, man? You work out too? I feel like we have a good workout sometime. Or the one who's like, hey, figured I'd come talk to you. You know, I see you're in the gym. I like the gym too. But like, I'm bringing no energy to it. It's like, oh, what's this guy even talking to me for? He's fucking, why is he so negative? But it's not even the fact that he sees me as negative. It's just my mindset. Like, I'm expecting it to go bad versus me expecting it to go well. Right? So keep that in mind. Don't talk down on yourself. Think everything will go good. If you go into, even with work, if you go into work thinking this is about to be exciting, I'm about to get some work done, you're going to do way better in the work compared to, I don't want to do this, but you know, I'll get it over with. Going into it positively and exciting, you're going to have better work, better quality work compared to one's just trying to get it done. So stop being negative, be a lot more positive. If you're just trying to get it done, imagine the reporter's writing that down too. Say, he did his work, but it's some shit work. You know, like he did it, but I mean, it was shitty. Yeah. And I mentioned putting shit off. And that's like the whole point of the videos. Don't put shit off. If you have a goal, start working towards it. Start aligning your life to it. Don't be like, I'm gonna get started later. I'm gonna get done when I get done. You know, I got time. I'm young. I can do it whenever I'm in my 20s. The sooner you start, the better. Right? If you want to be a fitness influencer, but you know you haven't really built up a body yet, but you're working on it, make some content because people are going to relate to that. You'll be starting to build your audience sooner. And another thing is whenever you start small, like say you're like 130 pounds, if you start making fitness content right now, and 2 years down the line, you're like 180 and you're strong as fuck, and you actually look good. People will see your old videos and be like, damn, he knows what he's talking about. He was that small, and now look at him. So you'll get people from the start of your journey who relate to you, and then you'll get people at the end where they're like, damn, they'll see the start and they're like, holy shit, that guy's killing it. So why would you put it off? Because you could start at the 180. You could start, and you could put it off, like I said, and then start over here, and then you could do good. But imagine if you did start down here. Your following would be so much higher. You'd have way more videos. You would have started earlier. You have more, like, better skill at making videos. Everything would just be better. So stop putting it off. Stop waiting for perfect opportunities and just get to it. Start working now. The sooner you start, the better. But just keep in mind, the reporter's watching you. He's going to make that report at the end of the day. And you're the guy with the chisel and the hammer. Start sculpting yourself. Start having good thoughts, good actions that align with your goals, with your purpose, and live a more fulfilling life. Start working on what you genuinely want to work on. Don't put it off anymore. Make today your masterpiece, man. But yeah, if you're interested in this kind of content, please subscribe. I make videos about self-improvement, how I improve myself, how you can improve yourself. It's kind of like philosophy type stuff in general. And leave a comment, you know the drill. But yeah, if you have any goals, go out and make that shit happen.